one of my favorite places in the world to be. It's my workshop.
But it's not even my workshop. It belongs to a guy named Jack Jardeleza. He's my wife's grandfather. But unfortunately he died in 1998 of cancer before I ever had a chance to meet him. But he is why this place is so special to me. All the things in it are from him.
Everyone called him Jack, but his name was actually Magdaleno, which is derivative of Mary Magdalene, and that's the name that he gave each one of his kids. Has the name Mary or Magdalene somewhere in their name.
When I first opened the garage door on this place and looked in, there was junk piled up to my eyes, just all the way to the back, and there was no way that I could even walk in here. Just crammed, you know, 11 kids grew up here and then they left, and some of their junk just stayed behind and filled the garage. I can understand that, you know, I've got no place to put it, let's put it in the garage. So I kind of had to shovel a lot of that stuff out, weed through what was junk and what wasn't. I took one truckload to the dump, and the rest I just sort of filed away into places. You look around, I understand, you see nothing but a pile of junk. Broken windows, you know, old bed springs. It is a lot of trash, but you know, it means a lot to me to be out here and to have a place to do work. I'm not any type of craftsman at all, but I do enjoy tinkering and putting things together. I especially like building things for my daughter rather than buying plastic Chinese junk from the store. I think the opportunity to give her something that I've made for her is very important. So I cherish this place more than you understand. I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I'm keeping for the future for when the opportunity comes along, and some of the things that I've dug up in here that are actually useful right away.
First of all, lumber. Lumber is very important if you need to build something. And there's a lot of it out here. A lot of it in the form of shelves, you know, 1x6, 1x8 shelving. And I've added some, I've collected some. I've paid for very little of it, but it's all out here, and I dive into it all the time to use it and build stuff with it. Even more of that lumber is in the form of old screen frames that don't fit windows in this house anymore, but there it all is, just waiting for me to use if I need it. There's also a beautiful door there, which I hope to use on the broken window inside of this garage. Would like to replace that window. It would be my first real framing carpentry job, but I really look forward to learning more and accomplishing this goal. Some things, while they aren't directly useful, just provided me a sense of entertainment. It's been a long winter here in Maryland, and many cold nights I've been out here cleaning this place up, discovering what I can find, and it's great to just go through drawers and uncover what you can find. It's really an exciting opportunity. I feel like an archaeologist in some ways. Here's our unwitting mascot of the shop, the mummified opossum that I found in the back. I've hung him on the wall in a place of regality. Gallons and gallons of motor oil, with hand crank pumps that I can use for whatever I like. Even more gallons of gasoline, a couple yards of copper tubing, 4 wagon wheels, stovepipe for my rocket stove experiments, an outboard motor, cases, drawers, and cabinets, old lawnmower blades, stepladder, bed frame or steel tubing, motors and pulleys, antique toolboxes, laughably quaint 31-year-old Time magazine, push mower, bench grinder, this is gonna come in handy, axe heads in need of rehang, chainsaw sharpener, handy dandy compost turner, neglected wheelbarrow. I'll probably use some of these things every day until the day I die, and I'll pass them on to my daughter maybe. And every time I use them, I'll be forced to think of Jack and how he lived and try and emulate that. So thank you very much, Jack. So there you go. A quick look at why this is one of my favorite places to be. It's really a pleasure to come out here and work with some of the same tools in the same space as the man who had such an impact on my wife and thereby me. While we probably wouldn't have gotten along very well in life, he was devout Christian and I was kind of a party guy. I'm really starting to come around to seeing things the way that he did, and I hope that's just through breathing the same air that he did in the same space and doing some of the same things. So thanks a lot, Jack, and thanks for watching.